So we can record this. I think this. You good now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Okay. Okay. So, hey, Herman, hey, quick, so what city do you live in? Where are you from?
Can you hear me? And you broke up a little bit.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, what city are you from? Where you from?
Philadelphia.
I was in Philly about 6 months ago, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Philly, a nice town. I like Philadelphia.
Still cold up here though.
It,
Way up here.
it's warm down here. It's warm down here, so it's always
Mhm.
fun for that. So
Mhm.
so tonight I really want to go through orientation. So on the first part, I'm going to kind of show you everything you got your hands on, and then the second part I'm gonna do Q&A. So we answer any questions you may have.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this done. You might hear some stuff in my background. I'm actually pulled over on the side of the road because I was farther away from my home than I thought I was.
Okay.
So let me get this done real quick, and then we'll go through the orientation. All right. So Herman, I know you got started in my econ, and my econ is of course a personal financial success company. But what's even more important to understand is that it's more of like going to college for finance. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so the first part of my econ, I'm going to kind of show you what it is, what everything that you have your hands on, and then kind of answer your questions in the end, so you can understand that it's bigger than just money per se. It's more about generational wealth and really building for the future.
Okay.
All right. So when you first get to your my econ account,
Mhm.
the first thing you do is, of course, you need to log in. So have you logged into your account yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Good. All right. So once you log in, your username, of course, that's your website name. Then whatever password you create. I'm gonna log into my account and kind of show you your back office.
Okay.
In your back office, the one thing that I look at first is what's called the income shifted membership,
Mhm.
and this kind of breaks down everything you have within my econ that you can use at your discretion. So the first thing I'm looking at is a smart money kit. So the Smart Money Kit is a do-it-yourself credit restoration and credit repair program where it really breaks down how credit works, and it has
Mhm.
different modules, and also within those modules, it has different plans for you to do and different lessons for you to do, so you can restore and rebuild your own credit. So I don't know if you have if you're struggling with like bad credit or what. I know I was when I first started. My econ helped me with that, and that it kind of educated me with what credit was and what credit was all about.
Okay.
And so within these modules, it goes from module 1 to module um, 10.
Mhm.
And throughout the modules, it also has the letters, so you can dispute a lot of things on your own as well. And it
Okay.
has videos to go with it. I'm a video audio learner, and some people are reading, and it has both attached. So it has reading and video and audio with it.
Okay. I
So
actually run a credit repair company, but any other extra information will always be great.
well, if you're on a credit repair company, you're
Yeah.
good then.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm preaching to the choir. So, all right, the next thing you have is what's called the cash flow manager. This is a way that you become what's called audit proof as it relates to the IRS, because
Okay.
everything that you put in your cash flow manager makes you organized, and it allows for you to put your expenses and income in here, so that if when you file your taxes, you don't have to worry about paying a box of receipts. You can just have everything organized for your CPI, your tax report.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you what mine like. This right here is one of mine. You
Okay.
can create as many as you want. Like
Okay.
you'll see, I got a lot of cash. So you create a new one. So let's say, for instance, you have your credit repair business, and you want to keep track of your records on what you spend with that. Like you may drive different places, eat out when you meet with clients, go different places. You can keep track of all that in your cash flow manager.
Mhm.
And so what I do is because I travel and I speak and I do financial literacy courses. Let's say, for instance, I want to enter a new expense. Now you can download this app on your phone. Have you download the app on your phone yet?
I did.
Good. Okay, so let's say you want to enter a new expense. And so with that new expense, the same thing is gonna be on your phone too. Let's say, for instance, I flew to Philadelphia to meet with you. Say I flew to Philadelphia to meet with you, Herman.
Right.
So I will in the expense type I put airfare for travel.
Right.
Then I'll put the amount, let's say it was $600 to fly to Philadelphia. I will put who I met with, which was you, Herman. What we talked about, credit and my econ.
Okay.
Where would be Philadelphia? You put the city, I put Philly. But you got to put Philadelphia, PA, PA, whatever. And then the notes I put met about credit and my econ, business, growth. That's what we met about. And so
Okay.
from your phone, you can actually take a picture of the receipt, like my plane ticket. I take a picture of that. And then at the bottom, I just click save. Same thing on your phone. And what this does is that it organizes everything automatically. So if you notice on here, I just put that in and it's already in my cash flow manager. I met with
Okay.
Herman, spent $600 for airfare. This is one I did the other day where I got a financial literacy program where I did a piggy bank program. As you
Okay.
notice, the receipt is right here too with that. And
Oh, okay.
I make sure I log everything I do because it makes you look very, very good in the eyes of the IRS. So if an audit did happen, you already got everything you need to beat the audit.
Now, quick question. Do I need to also still keep the receipts, the actual paper receipts?
Okay, that would be that would be up to you. That's a choice.
Okay.
A lot of things with those paper receipts, they rub off. As you know, the ink will rub off the receipt.
Yeah.
So taking a picture of it and actually putting it in here is very good. And then by you taking a picture of it, it's stored in your phone too. So it does both. So I would keep the receipts too, but just know that over time those may go away. It may
Okay.
rub off and go away.
So I meant that in regards for the IRS, like when we print this out or send it to our CPA, this is acceptable.
Yeah, it is. It is
Okay.
because the receipt is already. Let me show you the receipt that I took a picture of. If they're gonna pull it through. Oh, there you go. So I took a picture of this receipt, and let's take a look at it real quick. If it'll pull up, there you go. The receipt is right there, so it shows the amount and everything. I don't know if you can see it tonight.
I can't, but I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it shows you everything that's on there. Okay.
Yeah, so it just takes a picture of the receipt for you.
Okay.
So that's a cash flow manager. You can also put income in here too. So if you want to enter income, you just of course go click enter income, and any money you make, you keep track of that as well.
Okay.
And it's done the same way.
Okay.
So also within your cash flow manager, you have what's called the cash flow strategies. Now the cash flow strategies is a ABC 1, 2, 3 step-by-step program to be able to help you organize your expenses and debt you owe and give you a specific plan for your situation on how to pay that stuff off as fast as possible.
Okay.
So up under the cash flow strategies, if you notice, I have my son, like I got young cash flow. I kind of show this to you. I check it every 6 to 7 months to make sure I stay on track. So you'll have to do this on your own. So when we get off this call or this webinar, you go back and fill this out, and then we'll talk about this later. So the first part of cash flow strategies talks about your top 5 financial goals. What are your goals? Do you want to increase your income? Do you want to buy a new house? Do you want to pay off your credit card debt? You want to build retirement assets? So you put your top 5 goals here on your cash flow management, on your cash flow strategies. And then this next section is going to ask you about your retirement freedom goals. And you put how much money do you want to make every month for retirement? And you put that in there. And you put the month you plan to retire. What mine is 2035. It changes a little bit, but mine is 2035. That's when I want to leave from everything. I don't want to do no more presentations. I don't want to teach kids no more. Don't want to be a principal no more. I want to be done with everything at that age. So that's that goal. And it said, how much money do you expect to receive from retirement, from Social Security and pensions? So I'm going to give this to you real quick, Herman. If you can write this down, go to ssa.gov.
Okay, hold on one second. ssa.gov. Okay.
SSA, Sam Alpha,
Right.
.gov.
Yeah.
And this is where you can get your Social Security number. You'll sign up what's called a My SSA account, and it's going to tell you how much you're going to get from Social Security.
Oh, okay.
I used to work for them. That's how I know. I used to work for Social Security for many years.
Okay.
And it's good for everyone to know that. And you too, Latanya, like that's good for you to know too.
That also will relate to me as well, as far as my pension and everything.
For your Social Security, it'll do for your Social Security.
Oh, okay, for my SSI.
Exactly, SSA.
Okay.
Yeah, your Social Security retirement. So that's where you get that number from. So once you get
will it still be around?
It will, but you're gonna have to be a lot older to get it.
Okay.
A lot older. Yeah.
So right now it's 66 is for retirement age. You might have to be 60. You might have to be 72.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. So it's gonna, when you go set that account up, it's gonna show you your retirement day and number too. It's gonna tell you the year you can apply for retirement when you set that up.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, it's definitely something to look at, because whether you know it or not, you're paying for that retirement through your paycheck, every single paycheck.
Right. Right.
So I want to know what I'm paying into.
Right.
So, the next section you'll put on there is your investment portfolio. If you have anything, from your investment portfolio, and you exclude Social Security because you put Social Security up here. And then next you'll say how much money do you have currently to invest monthly, long term. I say fill this complete form out and be as honest as possible, because if you lie to this form, it's going to lie back to you. So tell it the truth, so you can really have a good assessment of your financial situation.
Okay.
So the next section is debt elimination. How much do you owe as far as it relates to loans, debt, anything? So as you see, you put debt here, not your recurring monthly expenses, that's your debt. Who do you owe? This last section talks about recurring monthly expenses, like the food you eat, the gas you spend money on, the electric, everything you spend money on, you put it in this section.
Okay.
And these happen every month. Now, I know you're familiar with this, Herman, because you have your own credit restoration business.
Right.
The thing is, what I noticed was that you all can help people get their credit score higher, but keeping it there is the key. Like, keeping your credit is the key.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of times that foundation, that financial literacy foundation, and really knowing about money is really helpful to keep that credit score where it needs to be.
Okay.
Is that true? Is that true? Because I know both of y'all do.
Absolutely.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. So this is kind of like the financial foundation that you have to have to not only pay your bills on time, but to really, really start to build wealth. So once you finish this first page, you're gonna click Save and Return to List, and it's gonna save this information in here. And then you're gonna go to B. So what I say right now, Herman, is just get A done, and then when you get to B, we'll go over that. We'll schedule another call to go over that part of it.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So get your cash flow strategies filled out. It's very important. For your long-term financial plan. We have a financial advisor as part of our team here locally in Little Rock, and he says he charges people $150 to $300 an hour to do what I just showed you.
Wow, really? Per hour?
Per hour.
Wow.
To go through that, what I just showed you.
Okay.
All right, so let's keep on going through your income shifting membership. We covered the Smart Money Kit. We covered the Cash Flow Manager, Cash Flow Strategist. You also get LifeLock as part of your membership. It's called ID Defender, but it's LifeLock.
Okay.
So ID Defender is covered with your membership. It covers, you get up to $1 million of identity theft protection. With ID insurance, you get full service identity theft restoration services, ID theft protection, 24-hour lost wallet. You get the internet surveillance. You get a surveillance. You get an ID software program that comes with it too. You download to your computer. It handles what's called phishing and key logging. It protects you against that. That's included with it. It also monitors if someone uses your ID to report a criminal. So if someone uses identity to try to commit a crime, it monitors that. Sex offender, you can put in your zip code. It puts all the sex offenders in your area. It covers quite a bit. And so to access that, you just got to click Access Your ID Defender Program. And once you click Access, you got to put in some information, and then you start to be protected. And so I'm already protected. Mine is already going.
Gotcha.
But you have to go do that. You have to click the access button for yours to get going too, Herman. You got to
Okay.
do it on your own. All right. So that's the ID Defender. So let me go back to my BMC home. And let's look at that. And then after we do this part, Herman, we'll go to W4.
Okay. The most
All right.
important.
So you also have Legal Club, which is a way for you to have access to free attorney consultations and then discounted attorney fees. And so you can call this number right here. Once you click on, I can't show you this part, but on your screen, you're going to see where it says Access Membership, and you click Access Membership, and then you get your number. So when you call this number, the member services number, you'll get the free consultation. You can set up a free will, and you can also find an attorney in your area to help you with anything you need help with.
Okay.
And that's including your membership too.
Okay.
I use this personally, and I save like 40 to 50% on my attorney fees from using this alone.
Okay.
All right, so the next part I want to show you with the income shifting membership is the cashback mall, where you get paid cash back for things you're gonna buy anyway. So it has over 1,000 stores on here. As you notice, I use Sam's a lot because I shop at Sam's. I know y'all got different stores in Philly.
Yeah, we got Sam Club up here.
So I go to Sam's Club and I literally order my stuff online for myself. And once you click on it, it takes you to Sam's website. But in the web address up here, your membership is attached to it. So anytime you shop here and buy anything from this website, you get cash back for it.
Okay.
All right, so let's get to the okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Do you have any questions, Herman?
No, we're clear.
All right, so let's get back to let's go to the W4 form real quick. So in your back office also, I don't know, Herman, are you more of a reader or audio person, like an audio video person?
Audio video.
Okay, good. Me too. All right, so when you go to your BMC home, a very, very good tool is the training center, because I'm really anal about learning stuff. Like I love learning new stuff all the time. I can't help it. It's in my DNA. So with the training center, you have access to the video trainings. And if you'll notice, the quick start is something you need to watch. If you haven't already watched, you probably have. And it kind of goes through everything I went through already.
Okay.
It breaks it down. It breaks it down even more because I'm giving you like a general view of it. It breaks it down even more on the quick start training.
Okay.
But the part that I want you to look at is the W4 one. This is the W4 one. And so what this does is it breaks down the W4 form. And it does it in video format.
Okay.
Now also it's a new training for the W4, and I think that was it right there, but I think it's another one too. But I'm gonna walk you through the W4 form now so you can have an idea about it. Here we go. I'm sorry, here we go right here. Form W4 training. This is the one you need to watch.
Okay.
And this breaks down the W4 form. So what I want to do now is kind of answer any questions you may have about the W4 form. And then I'm going to walk you through it too.
I don't have any real questions. I know you just said that I'm going to make the necessary adjustments so I can keep more of my money and get that mindset out about tax refunds and use that to pay off debt. Now, will that, I don't want to end up owing money in the future. So I want to make sure, everything is, so that's my only concern.
Got you. So you have to have a balance. And I don't know if you do this with your credit repair business. Now, do you report that as a business right now when you file your taxes?
No, I am now. Yeah.
Okay, got you. So the reason that people have to owe it at the end of the year for the most part is they don't have enough deductions to meet the income they make.
Ah, okay. I see what you're saying.
And so by you having a business now and really understanding those business deductions and keeping track of them, you need, like, I highly recommend that you really get accustomed to looking at the cash flow manager, because you're going to start to put your expenses on there And when I say expenses, I mean almost everything that you do can be a business expense.
Okay.
And
I
really
have
understand.
a quick question.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard entertainment is not a deduction any longer.
No, it's not, but meals are though.
For me, so meals and travel.
Meals, travel, and let me show you that real quick.
Okay. All right.
All right, so once you watch the W-4 training video, it's gonna walk through how to fill out your W-4 form.
Right.
The deductions that you have with a business is almost 500 deductions.
Oh, wow.
So the ones we're talking about now are just two. You got over almost 500.
Okay.
And on your cash flow manager, it has almost every single category that you can do for a deduction on there. And so just get in the custom of, like, as you go out, I always go out with, I'm doing business with your mindset. I'm doing business at this moment.
Right.
And everything becomes a business deduction.
Okay.
So let me show you the documents. Let me show you this one document real quick for the 8 common tax deductions as a business owner. So if you notice, I went to the document center.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to what's called the training manual.
Okay.
Now on the training manual, it has different sections, but I'm going to go to the minimized tax section, and then I'm going to go to the investment or passive income section next. Let's start here now. So the minimized tax section is going to pull up at the bottom. And I hope you can you see this?
Yep, I see you downloading it. You're opening it up.
Okay. So this section is going to go over what's called the 8 common tax deductions that you get as a business owner. Which if you can really maximize those, you having that worry about owing at the end of the year, it won't be worry at all, because you'll have your mileage down, your meals down, your cell phone expenses down, all the communication, all that stuff down packed. And by you having my econ and your credit repair business, you double your deductions. You not only can take those deductions on your credit repair business, but you can take them on my econ too.
Okay.
So let me keep going down.
So you're taking deductions per business. So it wouldn't be like, oh, I have businesses and here are my deduction for all my businesses combined.
Yeah, so like Latanya, like Latanya has a coaching business that she does with training and doing, coaching. Is it training, Latanya? Is that right?
That's right.
So she has a training company that she does with players, and then she also has my econ, her credit business too. And so those businesses have 2 different functions. So let's say Latanya drove to her basketball training. She get those mileages. Did she get the mileage for that? Well, let's say the next day she drove to her my econ event. She get mileage for that too. And so although she has 2 businesses that she has, and you do too. You can choose what you want to deduct for that reason. If you talked about your credit repair, you can use it for that.
That's what I did. Right. Okay.
But if you talked about my econ, you can use it for that too.
Okay.
All right. So here go the eight deductions. Number 1 is let's say step 3, but the 8 major ones. You got the car and truck expenses, not entertainment, but the meals, travel, communications, interest, wages, and depreciation. So with those 8 common deductions, you have a lot that you can do with those.
What is interest and what is depreciation?
So the interest is like the interest on your credit cards. That can be a deduction. The interest on your if you have a car payment, you can deduct the interest off of that too. If you pay interest on your mortgage, it could possibly be deductible too.
Okay.
So that's what interest is. The depreciation is say for instance you bought a laptop for your business. You can depreciate it over a 5-year time period.
Okay.
So you just depreciate the cost of that over 5 years, or you can deplete it and get it all in 1 year.
Okay.
The wages part is like, say if you had a child, or say you somehow had someone working for you, if you paid them a monthly wage, you can deduct that too.
Deduct that too. Okay.
So those are the common ones. There's a whole lot more, but I'm not gonna go too deep into that tonight because this is like an orientation.
Okay.
And what I recommend you do, Herman, is don't get overwhelmed with all the information back off. It's a lot of it. It can go for days. When I first started, I spent 3 nights up until like 3 in the morning looking at everything. I don't recommend that.
Okay.
I recommend being patient with it because it's a lot of information.
Okay.
All right, this is the last thing we're gonna look at tonight. Is the investing to be a passive income part.
Okay.
This one gives you what's called the 8 cash flow steps that you do in my econ. And this is important because it gives you a step-by-step plan. Because here's the thing: sometimes people want to get out of debt and want to become wealthy, but they don't know how to do it. And so this gives you like step 1, acquire as much cash flow as possible each month. Step 2, set up what's called a beginner's emergency fund, $3,000 in the fund. Step 3, start investing in your retirement account and make sure that you're matching what your job is matching.
Okay.
It give you step by step. So really look at this and go through the steps. And I've been doing this for 4 years, and I'm on step 5 right now. I ain't made it to the other 6, 7, and 8 yet.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just on 5. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself.
Okay.
So, do you have any questions right now, Herman?
So watch the video training to make the necessary adjustments to the W-4s.
That's correct.
And if I have any questions after watching the videos, I can email you guys or something.
You can call me. Let me give you my number right now, or you can text me.
Okay.
It's 501
501
442
442
5957.
5957. All right, Kevin. All right. And do you guys assist with tax preparation?
Yes, I'm a certified tax preparer, so I can assist with that too.
Okay, great. All right.
Also, let me show you this too. What's cool is that if say for instance like I die tomorrow. I hate to say that, but say for instance that happens.
Right.
In your back office as well, you have access to assistance with tax preparation and advice too.
Okay.
So you go to your income shifting membership. I'm here to help you with that, but let's say something happened tragic, and you go to tax advice and preparation,
Mm-hmm.
and you have access to that too. You call this number.
Okay.
But you can call me first. But if you need something, you can definitely use that too.
Okay, excellent.
All right, so they just told me that we got like 2 minutes left before we got to be done. So
Okay.
my Zoom told me that.
Okay, your Zoom told you. Okay.
All right, yeah, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll started watching some videos already, but I'm gonna jump to the W4 stuff so I can possibly do some work on that next week.
Got you.
So I really thank you.
Can we add you to some of our private groups too?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Do you have GroupMe?
GroupMe, yeah, I do.
Okay. Latanya, can you add them to our GroupMe?
I will.
And the Extra Digit Movement Facebook group too?
Okay, I will.
Okay. And then Herman, like if you have any questions, once you watch the W4 video, you can text me. I'm always available. I may not answer like right then because I may be working with some kids, but I will be available like to answer questions throughout the day.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Hey, thank you, and welcome to the
Thank
team,
you.
Herman. Really appreciate you joining.
All right then.
Okay.
Have a good night,
Thanks,
guys.
Kevin. Talk to you later, Herman.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.